Hey CP, first this morning find out how some TV shows get their ratings and how they differ from others.
A brand new scholarship of the week.
Plus a sports report.
Turn it up because the Wolfcast starts now. Good morning, Cedar Park High School. I'm Abby Martinez, joined by Jack Polishuk and Katie Whitmarsh.
With new shows seeming to come out every day, these new ones are being rated differently than older ones that have come out in years past. Reese Elizondo has more.
Thanks, Jack. With shows like The Outer Banks and Euphoria gaining popularity rapidly, they are both rated TV and AMA by their respective streaming services. But these shows and many others can vary in many different ways. What's your favorite TV show?
Probably Grey's Anatomy.
Pretty Little Liars.
I like Euphoria a lot.
Criminal Minds.
Young and Hungry. Grey's Anatomy.
The Vampire Diaries or The 100.
Teen Wolf.
With over 1,000 shows on streaming services including Netflix, Disney+, Hulu, and many, many more, there's bound to be many favorite shows, and most of them are very different. There's drama shows like Grey's Anatomy or Pretty Little Liars, but there's dystopian series such as Teen Wolf or The 100. Likewise, ratings for the same types of shows can vary as well. While Teen Wolf is rated TV-14 on Hulu, The 100 is rated TVMA on Netflix, contrary to when it was releasing episodes on CW when it was rated TV-14. Many different shows can feature many different themes and characters. You have your smart character, your jock, your popular, and your preppies. The TV personalities are endless. Sydney Sweeney, who plays Cassie in the hit show Euphoria, has spoken out about her character's actions in the show.
Cassie, she kind of just, she's always been a person who listens to her heart and not so much her brain. And in doing so, she loses a lot of people around her because love to her is more important than family or friendship or anything like that. Because I think that she's been longing for the love that she's missed from her father. And so she replaces that with the men around her.
So there have been many times when Netflix has changed ratings of shows. Some of these include The 100 and The Walking Dead, which were changed from TV-14 to TVMA when put on the streaming service. Popular Netflix original The Umbrella Academy, which is due to get its third season in June, has also changed rating. When originally put out on the service, the show is rated TV-14. Since then, it has recently been changed to a TVMA rating. Netflix has said to have done this due to material change between seasons.
Despite all this, many popular shows are due for new seasons in the upcoming months, including Stranger Things releasing Season 4 on Netflix and Marvel planning to release Ms. Marvel in June.
Thanks, Reese.
Now let's throw it over to reporter Anthony Luparello with the top 3 things you need to know for today.
Happy Monday, Cedar Park. I'm Anthony Luparello with the top 3 things you need to know for today. First, a recent update on the disappearance of then 3-year-old Madeline McCann. For context, McCann disappeared in her resort in Portugal, and it became one of the most widely-known disappearances in modern times. With it being almost 15 years since her assumed kidnapping, Portuguese authorities have finally named a formal suspect, that being of Christian Bruickner, who's already in prison for unrelated reasons to McCann's disappearance. With a statute of limitation allowing no prosecution past a 15-year time frame, Portuguese authorities have until May 3rd to take action. Next, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard lawsuit is still underway. Depp sued Heard for defamation for about $50 million after Heard wrote in an op-ed that she was, quote, a public figure representing domestic abuse, end quote, which in turn got Depp fired from many roles, including his portrayal as Grindelwald in the Harry Potter spin-off franchise, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. On April 19th, Depp began his testimony, and he will continue to be questioned by Heard's attorney today. Lastly, with Coachella coming to an end, the music festival went out with a bang, with Grammy Award-winning artists Harry Styles and Lizzo performing together during the festival's final weekend. They performed Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive and the One Direction classic What Makes You Beautiful. In addition, they also had coordinated pink outfits. Styles' next album, Harry's House, will release May 20th, and Lizzo's next album will release July 15th. And those are your top 3 things that you need to know for today. With CPHS News, I'm Anthony Luparello. Have a marvelous Monday, CP Nation. Thanks, Anthony.
So the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, literally the fact that Milani came out and said she was lying about the palace.
Jack, have you seen that?
No.
So, okay, so there was,
I'm unprepared.
There was this thing, right? So to cover up the alleged
Quote,
abuse, she had this makeup palette that had different concealers and color correctors to cover the abuse that was from this brand Milani. Well, then everybody was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then Milani, the company, made a TikTok basically being like, that's not true because that specific product that they said she carried throughout the whole relationship, which was like 2014 to 2016, wasn't released till like 2017. So there was like no way for her to actually have that.
Okay.
So anyway, so it's
just
just
proves
funny
she was
because
lying.
she's literally just lying about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
TikTok is the wave of defense. And
Would you trust a TikTok if you were in court?
I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to think about it. I'd have to give it time.
Now let's throw it over to Katie and Reese for a new sports report, but first, these announcements.
Hello, Cedar Park, and welcome back to the Wolfcast Sports Report. I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
And I'm Reese Elizondo.
First up, the Cedar Park baseball team is playoff bound, finishing their regular season first in district. The Timberwolves have had an impressive run.
On Friday, the team played ECU and came out with a win with a nice finish to district play. Stay tuned and follow us on our Twitter at CPHS_sports for all updates on baseball heading into the playoffs.
And for softball, the team ended their 2022 season on Friday, falling to Georgetown 16-1. That's all we have this year for softball, but we'll see all things softball next year. That's all we have for today with CPHS News. I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
And I'm Reese Elizondo.
Up next, Maddie Cooper has your scholarship of the week.
Thanks, guys. This week we have a scholarship for all the seniors about technology. Provided by the Rover Dog Walking Company, the Rover Scholarship will provide $2,500 to a high school senior for an essay on their opinion of technology. You must be a resident of the United States and have a GPA of 3.0 or above to apply. The deadline is May 1st, and the essay needs to be in between 400 and 500 words. Make sure to check out the scholarship at scholarship360.org.
Thanks, Maddie. That's all we have for you today. Make sure to keep up with all of our content. Head over to our YouTube at CPHS News.
You can also follow at CPHS_sports for updates during the games.
Catch tomorrow's show for everything you need to know about Cedar Park tonight, an update on track and those who advanced to area, plus some insight on the students selected to attend the Leaf Banquet.
Thanks for taking time to join us this morning.
With CPHS News, I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
I'm Jack Polishuk.
And I'm Abby Martinez. We're going to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.